All right, so we're going to do part 2 of our topiary squirrel. We're going to add some value by adding a little bit of shadow, and we're going to decorate. So I'm going to show you without the animal and then with the animal, but make sure that you have a black crayon. You need to put your name on the back and the letter of your teacher. So if you don't have a black crayon, please get one out, and then the letter for your teacher. At the end of class, I'll put these on the drying rack, so I need your name on the back. All right, so to create shadows, we need something to make shadows. So I'm gonna draw a sun over here just to remind us that the sun is coming from the left, so our shadows need to be on the right. So on the green part of any of your normal bushes, make a line on the right-hand side on the bush. We're going to do the same thing if you have tree trunks. On the right side of the tree trunk or stems, put a line to show a shadow. This little one over here has a right side too. You can make these a little blurrier by kind of shading over them a little bit, but it's not an outline all the way around, it's just a line on the right sides. This will also mean that there will be a shadow on the ground. So you can make kind of a light grayish shadow coming off the right side of the bush onto the ground, or off of the tree onto the ground. If your bush is covered by our animal, just skip that part and don't draw on top of the animal yet. All right, so pause now if you're not ready for the squirrel. But the squirrel is a little more complicated, but we just have to think. Outline only on the right. So I'm going to outline this entire part of the squirrel on the right hand side. Its tail also has a right hand side. And underneath too, because the sun wouldn't get there. So basically, most things are outlined except for the left side, which is the back of the squirrel, and the left side of the tail. You also can do a shadow underneath the squirrel a little bit to show that it's sitting on the ground. All right, so let's talk about paint for a minute. I'm giving you the primary colors. And if you want to mix colors, here's a quick review. But if you want to make purple, you're going to use red and blue. And you want to scoop the red and blue into a different area. So you will scoop a little bit of one color, wash your brush and dry it, scoop a little bit of your second color, and mix it in. Remember to wash your brush each time your paintbrush needs to touch another color. Wash my brush, take some yellow, and a dot of red, which will be what? Orange. Use less red because yellow is not a very strong color. Take some yellow, add a dot of blue. That's going to make green. So when you're mixing colors, try to mix them in different areas of your plate. Don't mix your plate all together because you want to keep your colors nice and separate. Experiment with what kind of colors you can make for different decorations on your topiary. You can make things like flowers or fruit or veggies or birds or holiday decorations, which you'll see just in a second. But remember to wash and dry your paintbrush. So you can watch this part or you can start decorating. It's up to you. I'm going to do my bushes first and then my main animal. Your animal should already be on your paper, but I wanted to take mine off so you could see the different kinds of things I'm doing. But once again, if you're ready to go ahead and you have some ideas, the best way to think about painting is to do it with dots. So you can use dots as flowers, you can use dots as lights, you can use dots as fruit. We're mainly decorating and we're not really painting in things. If you're in class, we're going to pause on this slide. These are going to be for the cleanup instructions.